What's up, everybody? The business analyst here. How are we doing? Welcome back to the Excelverse, a beautiful land where Excel is all that we do, all that sustains us, if you will. Okay, so I'm gonna go through with you right now a little example that you may deem useful in your future work. So what I'm going to show you is related to the find function, and I think it would be best if I describe to you a little bit about how the find function works. And if you do already know about the find function, it's just going to be a little refresher. I won't take too long. Okay, so let's take a look here. This is frequently how the find function is used: to find the position of the first instance of a character within a string. Alright, so what I mean by that is if we go equals find, and we're looking for the character of a dash for find text, within text would be the entire string. We'll put the start number as 1, meaning the far left of the string. We'll start from there, and the first instance of the dash, we'll get the position of that within the string. So the find function returns 4. Now if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, you see that the first dash occurs at the 4th position of this entire string. Okay, and that's a lot of the times how the find function is used. The limitation of the find function is that it only scans from left to right, so you won't be able to find the last instance of a character if there is more than one. So say we want to find the position of this last dash here. How do we do that? Well, we can't use the find function alone. We're going to have to rely on a few others that you may be already familiar with. Primarily, the engine of all this is the substitute function. So I'm moving down now to this next table where we're going to come up with the answer for the problem right here. How do we find the last instance of a character? So let me show you how the substitute function works. You type in substitute, and for your text input, you take the string to the left of us. And now it's asking us, what text do we want to replace in this string? So let's say we want to just replace the dash. And we want to replace the dash with, let's do nothing. And then there's an argument here, as you see, instance number. So in this case, there are 2 dashes. If we put in 1 right here, we'll replace the first dash with nothing. If we put in 2, we'll replace the second dash with nothing. And if we don't fill in this argument at all, we just close the bracket, then we'll replace all dashes with nothing. So you see, we have the string without dashes displayed right here as the output of the substitute function. Okay, so that could be quite useful for us. I'll show you why if it's not clear just yet. Now look at this. So I told you the instance number. With the instance number, you can specify which instance of the character you want to replace. So let's say we want to replace the second dash with a character that's nowhere to be found in this string. Okay, we'll go with the @ symbol. So now we've replaced the second dash with the @ symbol, meaning if we use the find function and to look for the @ we will technically find where the final dash in the string was located within the string, within the original string. You see? So if we go find @ within that string that we just created using the substitute function, and we go 1 starting from the very left, we get 8. And if we count we see that the last dash is at the 8th position. Okay, so what we've done is we've replaced the last dash with a character that's nowhere to be found in the string, which is the @ symbol, and now we're searching for the @ symbol. So we're almost there. However, the problem is we're just assuming that there are going to be always 2 dashes, and the second instance of the dash will be the last instance. But this isn't always true. So now the challenge becomes, how do we determine the last instance of that dash character? Well, I'm going to keep this in my clip for now, and we're going to work on the next problem. So this is what we would do. So as I told you, the substitute function, it lets us replace all instances of a character within the string if we don't specify anything for instance number. Okay, and we can actually find the length of the string without those dashes. It's 10. And if we just determine what the length of the original string is, we see that it's 12. So if you know the length of the string with dashes and the length without dashes, and you take the difference of those, then all you're left with is the amount of dashes that were in the string. And that will actually, that's the same as the amount of instances of the dash in that original string. So that's what we'll do. We got the length right there already of the original string. So we'll go now get the length of the string without the dashes. So we go substitute. This is our initial text. We'll replace dashes with nothing. Okay, we're taking the difference, and that's 2. So now I got this right here. We're going to take all this, and where it says 2 for instance number, we're now deriving the instance number using the len and substitute functions. And you see, we get our result that we had before, which is 8. At the 8th position of this string, we find the last instance of that dash character. And the reason this works is because the @ symbol is nowhere to be found in the original string. It's just a character that you don't often expect to see, I guess, in character strings. It depends. It doesn't have to be the @ symbol. It can really be anything. Just it can even be more than just a character. It could be a few characters. It's just something that you wouldn't expect to see within your strings. Alright, so that was pretty much that. I hope this little example has been useful to anyone watching. Please let me know if you have any feedback on the video in general, and I'm happy to incorporate it into the future. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you enjoyed it, and tune in for next time. Take care.